This is Animate a Change Process, 8th grade TechSteps project. Anytime you do a project, you need a place to keep your files. So in the bottom left hand corner, put your mouse on the Start button and right click. Click on Explore or Open Windows Explorer, and down the left side you'll see everything that's connected or hooked to this computer. I want you to look for, if you're using a flash drive, scroll down through there and find your flash drive, click on it. If you're using file space will be close to the bottom, like 4th or 5th from the bottom. Click on it. I'm using Dropbox. Then go to where you want that folder to be. In the white space on the right side, right click your mouse, go to the word New, and go to the word Folder. Name it Animate a Change Process, and open that folder. Now, the name of the folder should be at the top here. Once it is, then you can close out that window. Now you have a place to keep your files. Then get online and go to TechSteps.com. Once you get there, click on Student Login. Type in your school, choose your grade, and your teacher will give you your password. Then click Log Me In. Okay, a very important step is to look and see what Office version that computer is running on and match up the program with that Office version. This particular computer is working on Office 2010, so that's the one I'm going to choose. Now, open Rubric. Click on that. We're going to save a copy of the rubric in your Animate a Change Process folder. I know your teacher has already gone through the rubric criteria with you, but it's good to have a copy of that you can always refer back to and make sure you're on track. Alright, once it's open, click on File, Save As, click on PDF, and then navigate your way back to where your Animate a Change Process folder is. And then we're going to save it in there. And once Animate a Change Process is up here in the Save In bar, that's when you click Save. Now, you always have your rubric to check back on. Now, I'm not going to use the book. I'm just going to talk you through what the book says. So, first thing we're going to do is open PowerPoint. And I want to show you an example of what it is we're doing. We're doing a change process using PowerPoint slides and going at small increments from slide to slide. Then we're going to put a transition timer on it to where it'll show like there's motion. It'll look like a small movie. Alright, now this was my background. This is all stationary. And my basketball is just barely peeping onto the first slide. The second slide. The third slide is a little bit further over. A little bit further on the fourth slide. I'm going to go ahead and push F5, the function 5 key at the main top of your keyboard. I'm going to push that now and let you see the process, the change process that was done. I see the ball. That was done using like, I think it was 76 slides, making small increments of change on each one. 73 slides. That's how many slides it took to do that. And I have it looping. That's why it's going over and over and over. Okay, so that's just an example of what it is we're going to do. Okay, click on the Start button in the bottom left hand corner. Click on All Programs, find Microsoft Office, and look for Microsoft PowerPoint. Now it'll open on this template. This is the default template. At the Layout tool, the down arrow, choose blank. We want to start out fresh. Now, we're going to build a background. So if you'll click on View and Slide Master, we're going to make a Slide Master here. And I'm going to use the moon phases as my topic. So I want a black background on all my slides. So at Background Styles, I'll click down arrow and choose Format Background. And here where it has a color, I want to choose black. and click Apply to All, and then close. Now I also want a picture of the earth to be part of my background, so I'm going to go online and go to google.com. I'm going to choose images because I only want pictures of the earth. I'm going to do a search on earth. I'm going to find a really cool image. I want one with a black background since I'm using black as my background on everything. So I want this one. But, yeah, I want this one. So I'm going to right click on the image that I want, click on Save Image As. I'm going to name it Earth, and I'm going to navigate to my Animate a Change Process folder, and you do the same. And then I'll save. After Animate a Change Process is up here in my Save As bar, I'm going to click Save. Now, down on my taskbar, I'm going to choose my PowerPoint again. This time, I want to insert the picture that I just chose into my background. So I'll click on the Insert tab across the top, find my Images group. My Images group has 4 tools in it. I'm going to click on the Picture tool, and then I have to navigate to my Animate a Change Process folder and find my picture. And double click on it, and there's my picture. I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller, I think. Now that's good. Now I'm going to choose the Home tab at the top because I want to put a sun. I want to show which way my light source is coming from. Okay, I'm like a big old oval. I'm just going to put part of it on the slide and click on Shape Fill and choose yellow. Now, there's my sun. Now see, on my slide, only part of it's going to be showing, and it'll look like the side of the sun. Now go back to the View tab and Normal View, and here we are. Now see, this is a background. If I click on the earth or the sun, neither one are going to select because it's part of my background. Nothing's going to change here. Now, we need to go back online. This time, let's find images of moon phases. Now, I want a really cool new moon to put between the earth and the sun. Kind of want one with a little glare around it so it'll look like something's there anyway. Here we go. There's a good one. Okay, this time I'm not going to save the image. I'm just going to right click, copy the image, and then on my taskbar at the bottom of my monitor, I'll open my PowerPoint back up, right click and paste. Yeah. Okay. Now, I want it to be a little bit bigger than that. And this right here is the only part that I want to keep. So what I want to do is crop it. Now, with it selected, format is an option. If it's not selected, see, format tab goes away. So we have to click on it, click on format, click on crop. Now we got crop symbols. We want to click and drag, pull it in as close as we can to the part we want. And then click off of it. Let's see, I want to crop just a little bit more. Okay. And pull it over here where I want it. Okay, now there's my new moon between the sun. And this is our first slide. I want you to put your mouse over on slide number 1 and right click, duplicate slide. Now we're going to make our first little increment change. Now we're going to have to go back online and get a full moon. So find yourself a full moon, right click, copy the image. On your taskbar, go back to your PowerPoint, right click and paste. Now, I want that new full moon to be about the same size as my new moon. So, anyway, I gotta crop it. Click on Format and Crop. There's my crop marks. Pull it in and pull this up. Okay. Now, to your lip, I want to be about the same size. Alright, that looks close enough. Now, this is where the full moon will be, but our next phase, or our next stage from a new moon is going to be over here with just a sliver of the top of it showing. So we're going to have to find, click on the Insert tab and Shapes and find the moon. Let's use the moon and draw it, part of it. Now, we have a green rotation tool here that we can turn. I'm going to turn it like that. So just the top sliver of this moon is going to be shown. And now this yellow piece, we can click on it and pull it down, but it'll only go so far. If it doesn't cover the rest of it, we'll have to get the double-headed arrow on the edge of the box there and pull it on down. Alright. Now there's a little sliver. This is our next stage, but we don't want this blue thing showing. So we're going to have to right click on it and go to Format Shape. Change the color to black. Now it's going to have a little blue line around it if we don't click on Line Color, No Line. And then click Close. Now there's our next little phase. We're going to have to cover this part up though. So let's go back to Insert tab and Shapes. Let's choose a circle and let's just totally cover this part up. Right click on it, go to Format Shape, choose black, click on Line Color, click No Line, and Close. Now there, well, see, something here is just showing. Let's pull this on down a little bit. Okay, and something here is showing. Let's pull that up. Okay, I went to View and zoomed in to make it a little bigger so I could better manipulate my black moon shape here. Now over on the left, I'm going to right click on my second slide and duplicate it. Now my second and third slides are exactly the same, but my third slide is the one that I'm working on because it's the one that's got the yellow box around it. Now I'm going to click on my black moon shape, hold down my Shift key while I also click on the moon. Now I can pull that up a little bit, reposition it in the air, and then click off of it and click only on my black moon shape because I just want to move it. I don't want to move the other one. I want to move it just a little bit off of the crescent, make the crescent just a little bit bigger. Okay, now right click on slide 3, duplicate it, click on my black moon, hold the Shift key, click on my other moon, move them on up in the sky a little bit, click off of it. I want to move my black moon shape over just a little more. See, I'm making a little bit different, a little bit of difference each time, and that's what we need to do. We'll keep doing this all the way around until we get all the phases of the moon complete. This ends Animate a Change Process Part 1.